Hello. Okay. It's like 1 something in the afternoon, and I figured originally I was gonna go to the Vatican today, but I did some kind of I don't know if math is the right word, but I did some looking on heat and weather distribution, and it seems like the best time for me to go is actually going to be tomorrow early morning, where I'm there by like 8 o'clock, and then I just go in. It's not going to be a ton of people, and it'll be cool. So that's kind of, I say cool, it'll still be like 80, but that's better than 100 because that's what the rest of the week's going to look like. So yeah. So what I'm doing now is I figure, okay, I might as well walk around, get some just footage of me chatting and, being out here before it gets too hot. And I don't know, like, explore a different part. Just walk around and see different areas. Oh, that's cute. There's like a little cookie store. As you can see, I'm walking in the shade. So, trying to do that. A little bit later, I'm going to be hanging out with the roommate to get some food somewhere. Don't know where, but we're going to figure that out a little bit later. But yeah, so I think that's my plan for today. And then tomorrow, I have to wake up early, I think is the big thing. I did wake up at 7:30 in the morning. So theoretically, I'm in prime position to wake up at 6. And I figure if I wake up at 6 and then basically take a shower and then head out, I can be over in that area by probably 8. And that would be kind of perfect for oh man, there's so many fun little places here. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea, is to go and do that in the morning. So I kind of will be doing like 2 days of like back-to-back like travel walk stuff. I wonder what this is. I'll just go over here. But yeah, so I think that's the plan. I don't know. Oh my gosh, those watermelon are huge. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else other than those 2 days. It'll kind of have me do like Thursday and Friday. I'll be able to like relax and get packed, so I'm not rushing around, and I can really reassess. So I told the roommate, I was like, dude, I picked Milan. Here's the place. Here's my plan. Here's what I was thinking. And he's like, okay, you're not going to have really much to do with there, but I get why you did that. So, I mean, it could be worse. It's kind of the deal. And it'll kind of serve, like, the place I picked is self-sufficient to where I can just really hone in and focus on the I don't know, just like getting everything kind of figured out. on all of my stuff that I'm going to be doing. I don't know what that is. Is it like a little park? These flies are very aggressive. Oh yeah, it's a kids park. That's cool. I'll show you guys. So, when we get to I want to walk left. I guess fuck it, why not? Oh, there's not a lot of buildings over here though, so I am just cooking. I think I'm gonna go across the street. Alright. This is a cool look at how many buildings there are in this little complex. Anyway. I do have my phone, okay. I was like, fuck, do I have my phone? And it's like, yes I do. The corridor. Look at the corridor. Oh yeah, let me show you. Look behind me. If you look over there, can you see? I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's like a crow that has like white kind of feathers. It's like the penguin tuxedo crow that I was talking about. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh yeah, there. Oh, those are pigeons. Sorry, little pigeons. I don't know if I can get a good picture of them. Here, let me see if I can get him. You're fine, little guy. I don't know if you saw him, but hopefully you did. This is just a desolate fucking area. Wow. Do I want to go further than this? We've already been walking 8 minutes. I guess I'll check around the area over there and then I'll turn around. I think that's the plan. I put sunscreen on my arms, but I did not do my face or neck, which might have been a mistake. We'll see how much I like. If I just stick in the shade most of the time, I think I'll be fine. I will say my skin is starting to adapt, I think, a little bit. That plus staying in this inside most of the time. Hey, little guy. He's very noisy. Little noisy guy. But what is this building? It's just a random glass building. This is a nice bit of shade. And then across the street, we're on like the other side, a little bit further up and on the other side of that like area we walked last time, which is cool. So I am so grateful for the shade. It's like, damn, I am so grateful. This is the bus stop. You see the benches, how like it's just kind of built into the wall as opposed to it being built into the ground. You know, it's just little things like that. I'm just always like, oh, that's interesting. Now the question is, do I just keep going? I guess I do. Having all the trash cans just out like this, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I mean, having the number of trash cans that there are, it does reduce the overall levels of like bullshit that's just sitting on the ground, but it also does cluster trash to where you just have like a bunch of shit on the ground around the trash cans, because just over time people fail to put it in or whatever. So oh wow, this just, I don't know where this is going, but I'm walking it. Cheap. An old slug bug. All right, so where I'm gonna lose shade almost immediately here. Where the fuck is this going? Like, is that really worth it? Like, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna turn around. I'm already at about 12 minutes. We got to the other area. Walked in mostly shade, which is great. So, anyway, I was just thinking about, as we're winding down on this last couple days, because you know it's Tuesday already, tomorrow is Vatican Day, and then Thursday, Friday is getting ready to go. So yeah, I don't know. And then my roommate buddy, he's going back home. So he's leaving same day as I am, which is cool. But yeah. So swap arms. But yeah, so I don't know. I think everything's been working out pretty good so far. I've enjoyed the time I've had here so far, and you know, in spite of the ups and downs of like just being in an unfamiliar place, I have had a focusing on what I want to do. So, and really, like, I think about like how much time I'm gonna spend like working on all the stuff I want to work on. And I really could just do it anywhere. And I think that's the point, is get into a groove over, get to the new place, get into a groove of waking up in the morning, doing the stuff I want to be doing, eating relatively healthy food, and then just focusing. And I think over that 2-week period, as long as I'm aggressive with how just like, I guess how I interact with the daily grind, and kind of really hammer in something that I enjoy doing. Maybe I don't know what it's gonna look like yet, so I'm not even gonna postulate on specifics. But there's a little crow guy. He's close. Maybe I'll be able to get him and show him off. Hi, little guy. See? Hi. You're fine. You are totally fine. But the little guy. It's so interesting. Anyway, so what I was saying is being aggressive. And what I mean by be aggressive is I don't want to let preconceived notions of what a daily routine would even look like. So just trying really random stuff and just seeing what happens. Because my thought is, as I kind of hone in on the vibe that feels right, I'll be able to become more and more efficient, and I'll figure out a happy medium where it's like I'm being efficient with my time, but I'm also not like overdoing it, just kind of keeping it in the middle. I think that's my goal. So I figure again, I don't want to speculate on what it's going to look like. I'll just let it kind of evolve naturally. But, as long as throughout the week I am being consistent, where I'm doing my writing, I'm doing the gaming stuff, and I'm also working on the teaching stuff while still filming this every day. I think if I do that, I'll be able to really, the goal is to be consistent throughout the week, So if I keep myself consistent, then it really will just be a matter of time, as opposed to it being any specific, like I'm not trying to rush it, if that makes sense. And then once I have that in place, I shift to Switzerland, and I do Switzerland, the bottom part of it, and then after that, then I go to France. I don't know where I'm going to go from France, but be there for a little bit, maybe a week or two, not really sure. And I think by then I'll have like a decent amount of stacking weekly stuff that I've done. And once I kind of have that figured out, the content that I'll be creating will be much broader in scope, which would be nice. So yeah. But I don't know. I think it's a good plan. I don't remember when we turned. I feel like we turned soon-ish. I don't remember. So I guess we're gonna find out together, but I'm close to back to the place. Oh man. Oh, I think, yeah, we're like right here. That's great, actually. Yeah, we're right back here. That was a nice little walk. Don't necessarily know if I have any other plans. I feel like I've hit the sweet spot of like travel, because I'm gonna be walking around later today. I don't know, this might have been a little bit boring, just walking around and seeing stuff, but I figure getting a little bit better look at just the general area, and then me yapping in the background about just random stuff. So I'll do a follow-up video later in the day when I get back from eating food. Don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm here. the vaunted 6'7". Okay, I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye. Greetings, traveler. It is 9:19. Sorry, I was explaining something really dumb in Discord, so It's fucking stupid. Oh god. Yeah, so I ended up going to the store after I did my walk. I just got some more fruit to last me the rest of the week. I got some more croissants because those were fucking tasty, and of course, ended up eating most of them already. So it's like I'm a croissant fiend. Um, and then what's it called? And then me and the roommate went to go get food. Got shawarma. It was really delicious. I have some leftovers, so I'll be able to eat that in the morning. Yay! Oh yeah, I also got some more cheese. Trying different cheeses just to see how my stomach feels. So far, I'm like, I have no problem with cheese. It's actually crazy. There's like zero stomach issues, zero issues with like using the restroom or any of that stuff. So I don't know the difference between the cheese here and the cheese in the US, but distinctly I have issues with like US cheese. I don't know. Um, but anyway, so um I kind of was thinking about like kind of the freedom that I have at this point to essentially, once I get this kind of stuff down on my pattern, my routines, being able to just like, cook and do my morning routine and all of that stuff, getting that all kind of like packaged in like a 4 hour ish window in the morning. I think that's going to make a huge difference in like I'll be able to actually see timelines on like how long things are going to take to get to a point where I have like a sufficient product or products um, out of the kind of all the effort I've kind of put in over the years. And I was just thinking about how my initial thought of I don't know if I have like enough like I don't know if I have enough time to get it all done. And I think about it more and more and I'm like, you know, once I finish visiting Europe and potentially just go straight to Southeast Asia, um, what I have left fund wise will stretch a very long time in Southeast Asia relative to the rest of the world. Um, and so, I'm thinking about like, obviously, I would like to have um, kind of like the partner stuff show up and all of this other like stuff happen. But if I need to kind of extend out the amount of time that I'm like working on all of my projects, I don't think it's actually going to be as big a deal as I initially kind of thought. So I don't know. We'll see. I think again, I just don't quite know yet. It's still too early to tell. Uh, because I think a lot can change pretty quickly. So, but for now, I'm looking at the trajectory and I'm like, it actually doesn't look as worrisome as I initially thought. So, yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking about it, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I obviously would like to not have to like spend a ton of time like not being able, the few things that I do have left, such as the car and the um the stuff that I left at my sister's. Like if I could have that in an actual like place instead, like that would be cool. Um but also if it doesn't end up working that way and something else happens or whatever, like I'll just go with it as I figure it out. But I don't know. In a funny way, this coming to Italy, it really has not necessarily the way I initially thought, but coming here really has kind of focused me on like what I care about. And I'm gonna keep like honing the edge and getting some content out there that kind of makes sense for this. And yeah, so oh yeah, and tomorrow, I really need to kind of go to bed early so that I can wake up early. Realistically, I should already be in bed, but I'm not. So I need to go brush my teeth, and then I will be ready. And then from there, you know, figure it out. So here's to waking up at 6 a.m. So I'll see you tomorrow. Um, yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Bye.